Hello, this is Sherry, your stress therapist. I wanted to quickly check in and see how your new habit was coming along, running every day. Now, so far, you know that you are to be doing things little by little. You are restricting the behavior that you'd like to encourage, and you are not starting at the goal. This is a very important one. You're just going little by little. The goal is at the end. It is not at the beginning. We don't start at the goal because this is not a New Year's resolution. This is actually something that you want to be doing for perhaps the rest of your life. So in order for it to be a long-standing goal, you don't start at the goal. Funny how no one tries to do Jimi Hendrix licks right away when they're trying to learn the guitar. You know what I mean? Just because you can run for an hour doesn't mean that you will every day right when you decide that that's the goal that you want. So we're going to go little by little to get to where we want to go. So in order to keep things going little by little, but keep things moving along toward your goal, I want you to add 2 to 4 minutes to each run each week. Okay? So no more than 2 to 4 minutes each week. All right? So every time I tell somebody this, they say, 2 to 4 minutes a week, it's going to take me forever to get my goal of 1 hour a day. It's going to take forever. But here's what you need to remember. Before you started this, you weren't running at all, okay? So what I want you to do is just sort of savor the idea that you're doing it at all. Something is always better than nothing, okay? And you're in much more danger of stopping doing the behavior altogether if you add too much. So only 2 to 4 minutes a week, okay? Now, what I also want you to keep in mind is that there may be some relapses, which I hate to call relapses, maybe just lapses, where you don't run or you don't do it as long as you're supposed to, or you miss a day or something like that. Relapses are okay, and they're totally a part of the process. So don't beat yourself up if you happen to miss a day or miss a run or don't run as far or that kind of thing, okay? This is just a lapse. It is not a failure. Okay, just because you ate one cookie doesn't mean you eat a whole box, all right? So you just had one time where you didn't do it. Relapses are great too. They really keep your eye on the prize. You get an idea of how it feels to not do the behavior, that feels bad, and how you feel when you do the behavior, and that feels good. And so that's the goal really, is to feel good doing the behavior that you want. So don't freak out if you lapse, just get right back on the horse. You could totally do this. Now, another good idea is to tell someone what you're doing. Tell everyone what you're doing. Make sure people know what sort of feat you're looking at. That way they'll ask you, how's your running habit going? Are you still running every day? You have some accountability to other people. And the best accountability partner is to have somebody there who comes over to run with you. Do this with somebody. It's great. If someone's knocking on your door, you're way more likely to put on your running shoes and get out there and get the job done. Talk about it. Read about it. Go online, anything you can do to get more of the identification of being a runner, and I'm going to get into that at the next video blog. So, hang in there. You're doing great. Don't worry about relapses. No big deal, okay? You can totally do this. It's a piece of cake. You're doing it already. You can always catch me on the web at thestresstherapist.com. You're a star. You're doing great. If you need me, shoot me an email. Otherwise, I'll be back in about a week to talk about identifying with the behavior, thinking of yourself as a runner. It's getting more and more fun. Hang in there. I'll see you soon.